English at RMUTP.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 12th episode of English at RMUTP by Dr. Nisit Kampikun. It's every Friday at 1 p.m. broadcast from Khon University of Technology, Khon. This program has two parts. The first part is about language, culture, and communication. The second part is about the idiom of the day. We also have news and the latest updates from the university as usual.
Language, culture, and communication.
Hi everybody. Today the topic is going to be about the day when the dead come back to life. It is known as Khon Festival. Let's get started. The story of Khon Festival, or more commonly known as the Ghost Festival of Thailand, dates back to a long time ago. It's said Prince Vesanthala, Buddha in his past life, went on a long journey. It was a journey so long that most of his followers believed he was dead. Surprisingly, one day he returned alive and in a good health. His followers rejoiced, and the celebrations that followed were so strident that it resulted in the awakening of the dead. Since then, the celebration have continued. After much evolution, the festival of Khon has become one of the most fun celebrations to be part of in Thailand, the land of smiles, and a more significant part of Bun Pawet, a Buddhist merit-making festival. What is Khon Festival? You just know Khon is the Ghost Festival. In this 3-day festival, townspeople dress up in ghost masks, which is also the actual translation of the festival name, and make merry by participating in parties and parades in the Dan Sai district in the Leh province. This is also a time when people's creativity comes into play. The colorful and vibrant masks are a sight for sore eyes and can even get pretty scary at times. Skillfully handcrafted from dry sticky huts, these masks are generally white and have long noses. Now have a look at when and where the Khon Festival will be held. The festival is celebrated in the agriculturally driven Dan Sai district. It is situated in the Leh province of northeastern Thailand. This tradition is unique to Dan Sai in Thailand, but inculcates elements from other festivals such as the Locket Festival from Isan. The exact dates are usually announced by local spirit mediums, but the festival typically starts on Friday during the first weekend after the 6th full moon of the year. The dates are now chosen for 2023, and the Khon Festival will take place on Friday the 3rd to 25th June this year. The festival will take place from 23rd June to 25th June this year. Although the dates change every year, one can easily get to know about it because the buzz about it is created months before the event takes place. Most of the action takes place on the first starting day of the festival, when the vocals try to wake the dead spirits up. People dancing on the streets in beautiful yet creepy costumes, participating in fun-filled games, and walking in parades is a common sight on the first day. Next, what people expect during the festival. If you want to come to enjoy your festival, Pita Khon Festival is another or one option for you. What was once a children's festival has generally turned out to be an elaborate festival for the artists. The primary attention of every festival goer would fall on the great monstrous mask with terrifying teeth and evil eyes. Legend says that it means bad luck to keep your mask after the festival gets over. But as times have changed, people now sell their masks and make good money out of them. The masks catch the eye of tourists, and thus the prices can go as high as thousands of bahts. And it's not easy to make a costume. Hours and hours of hard work are required to make a costume which, when patched together, should not restrict to the dancers' movement and also attract the locals and tourists at the same time. An exciting aspect of this festival is the sexual undertone that lies in every costume that's showcased during the 3-day festival. It's not hard to notice that most of the costumes have a gigantic palace. Dancing and parading around the town, people love to boast their airy feature of their costumes, especially women. There's creativity in crafting the palace too, as each would have a distinct feature. Some are sword-shaped, some look like a cannon, and it won't be a surprise if you come across a group of people playing with it and clicking pictures of it. Of these activities are in good taste and mean no harm to either of the genders. It along gallons and gallons of alcohol sets a festive mood in the laid-back town otherwise. Now, you should be happy to know that the local population of Loi is always friendly and welcoming. They will be more than happy to share details of their culture with you and make sure that you are an integral part of their celebrations. They will also be excited to pose for photos, so keep that camera ready to catch the excitement, as this is a memory you won't want to forget ever. Next day, the villagers all hung over attend Buddhist sermons in the nearby temples. If you want to reach Loi province, this is how to reach it. The festival takes place in Dan Sai, a small town in one of Thailand's most sparsely populated provinces. There are multiple ways to get to the Ghost Festival in Dan Sai, Loi Province. You can either take a flight from Bangkok. You can also take a bus, which will take about 9 hours from Bangkok, which would cost you not too much. Undoubtedly, Pita Khon, or the Ghost Festival, will be one of the most enthralling festivals you will ever encounter. So, without further ado, plan that long due trip to Thailand and be part of a never-seen-before commemoration. This is also bring about the realization in you that Thailand is much more beyond its beautiful beaches. The country brims with culture and heritage, which comes out in unique festivals such as this one. And that's all for now, and I am sure you will enjoy the Pita Khon or the Ghost Festival, or you can say Thai Halloween.
Idiom of the day.
Hello again, and welcome back to the second part of this episode. That's the idiom of the day, and today is about the phrases I appreciate it, what's going on, and I know so. Let's hear its example from the conversation. Thanks for meeting me during your lunch hour. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm happy to help. What's going on?
Oh, the usual. Should I take the new job or do I stick with my current one?
Well, I think it's time for a change. Don't you? They pay you late and you're unhappy.
Do you really think so?
I know so. And I've been listening to you complain for over a year now. Trust me. Take a job. What do you have to lose?
Now you're listening to English at RMUTP. Today, we just heard about a lot of phrases. For example, I appreciate it, what's going on, and I know so. Let's see what they mean.
Informal conversation. Giving advice is often suggested through motto or two. Should, could, if I were you. In informal conversations, people tend to use words such as I think that, I feel that, or in my opinion. Listen for the emphasis on I know so and trust me. This common phrase can be used to convey both positive and negative emotions. I know so conveys a deep belief or certainty. To know shows more certainty than to think. Notice the use of command forms. Take the job, trust me, or go for it. The command form can be used to gently persuade someone. I appreciate it. The sentence is used when you appreciate something that someone has done for you or is going to do for you. It means that you are grateful for it. What's going on? The sentence is used here as an inquiry or rebuke about something that is wrong or strange. RMUTP News.
Now it's about time for the RMUTP News. Here it is.
ราชมงคลพระนคร collaborate with vocational institutes in the eastern region to develop the potential of teachers in the shortage of descriptive line according to government policy. Assistant Professor ผู้ช่วยศาสตราจารย์อมรศิริดิษร Vice President for Monetary and Finance ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร signed an academic cooperation agreement with Dr. สมชายธำรงสุข Director of the Eastern Institute of Vocational Education at Rapipat Conference Room, Office of the President ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร TVET Centers. The objective of the event is to develop the potential of teachers and educational personnel to higher education institutes in Southeast Asia in shortage of this script line according to the government's policy, and the need to develop educational personnel to study at the bachelor and graduate levels throughout the region for both normal or special academic semesters. Furthermore, there will be academic cooperation in joint teaching between Rajamongkol University of Technology Pranakhon and higher education institutions in Southeast Asia in the form of a dual degree. This is beneficial for graduates from the Bachelor of Technology program to be able to continue their studies in the Bachelor of Engineering program, Bachelor of Education, and Bachelor of Business Administration. In addition, they work together to increase the potential of research extensions to integrate knowledge and experience, pushing for the creation of appropriate qualities research, and enhancing the academic potential to be able to disseminate research results, benefiting the country.
That's all from today's program. Please stay tuned with us and see you again. Please subscribe to our channel. Have a good time. Bye bye.
English at RMUTP